Good morning, good morning. This is Osmani Gonzalez coming from Building Relationships with Osmani. I am so excited to be here today. Oh my goodness. Every morning I try to listen to different podcasts and different messages, and I try to find good, powerful messages or words that would just, encourage me throughout the day. And today's lesson was really powerful because it was about failure. It was about failure. And one of the quotes out of so many topics that they, and ideas that they talked about failure, but one of them was failure is not the opposite of success, it's actually part of it. So if you take that thought and you say, okay, whoa, what do you mean? Failure is not the opposite. Well, here's what happened. A lot of people look at failure and they get paralyzed by failure. It stops them in their tracks, right? When they make a decision and it doesn't come back the way that they thought about that it was gonna turn out, they're like, do I stop? What do I do? And they kind of get paralyzed. And I was listening to John Maxwell and a podcast that they have, and it talks about it's part of it, right? The quicker, sometimes we got to change that thought process, right? The quicker we fail, the quicker we get to where we want to go. I heard a guy say, well, if you're running the wrong way, what happens if I'm doing the wrong decision and I'm heading the wrong way? Well, the quicker you do it, the quicker you realize, oh, it's the wrong way, and you turn around. But if you take your time and you pause on it and you just, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. Well, guess what? It's going to take you forever to realize you're doing the wrong thing. And it's going to extend it. So the quicker you fail, the quicker you can realize, readjust, and keep going. You gotta almost expect failure, right? Life is part. There's so many failures through the process, and then failures are like keys that open up the door and tell you, hey, you're doing the wrong thing. You gotta adjust. So failure is part of the process. It's part of the process. So guys, there's so much information on that, and I just want to talk about a few little things. So failure, okay, is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of the process of success. So fail forward, make mistakes, and keep pushing forward. If your dream and your vision is bigger than what you are, and it's a giant vision, and you're after that giant vision, well, the beauty of that is that when you fail, right, you don't reach that pinnacle of where you want to be, but because the vision is so big, you're still successful. So guys, fail forward, right? That means that you're trying. That means that you're not just still, you're after, you're chasing, and that's what we want to be. Put people in your life that are chasing, that are willing to fight for an idea, right? Do that, okay? Guys, I will see you on the next one. Love it. Life is awesome.